The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
What's going on, everybody? Awesome, guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. It's Jeremy Barnett along with Keith, Carey, and Mr. Bruce Bise. We're so excited to be sharing with you this awesome information. Guys, just got back from Dallas. It was awesome. Got to see the offices. Just very impressed with what I saw. And I know that we've all been quiet about kind of what you're going to see tonight, but tonight's kind of a little bit of a sneak peek. And I think maybe I convinced them to let me do this. I'm not sure. I think they got a lot of secrets over there. But anyways, guys, again, thanks for coming out. Keith, Bruce, it was awesome hanging out with you guys. Learned a lot. And we got quite a few guests here tonight just for a short roll call. Short announcement. Obviously, it was kind of last minute we sent this out. But we are recording it. So you're going to learn a lot about what's to come and why you are really in the right place at the right time. And really, like what Keith said on our last meeting, we're kind of, we got like a double opportunity here with what we're doing, and we're just super excited about what it is. And what I think is the best thing to do is probably let Bruce kind of go through this. I'm going to show my screen. I think you guys can see my screen. And by the way, guys, we got a new platform tonight, so I'm kind of learning this on the fly, getting reacquainted with GoToWebinar. It's been a little bit, but I think I got it under control. And I know that it is recording, so that's a good thing. So without that, Bruce, are you there, man?
Yeah, we are. And just for a minute, this is Keith Carey. I know a lot of you have watched Keith on videos, and Keith, say hi.
Hey, everybody.
I know we hosted Jeremy, and we got to see some of the new system that we're putting together under beqyck. beqyck.com. I know we all love that name, and I know you might have a couple things to share here before we get going. But
well, I'd like to say that what we have here, like what Jeremy just said, is that we have a double opportunity. What we're doing is giving you guys an early Valentine's or a late Christmas, however you want to look at it. But we are building something so substantial that it's going to turn the commerce and the coupon and the cryptocurrency world on its ear, literally. You guys are in front of something right now that has never, ever, ever been done in the history of the world. And we're on the front end of it. We are creating it. You are part of our team, and you have the opportunity to own part of it. And Bruce is going to get into that more. So that's the exciting part, guys. Really take notes here tonight, because what you're about to learn here is so different and so unique.
Absolutely.
And so special that you're going to want to talk to everybody that you know.
And you know, the brand new tools that we're introducing. There's new videos. Just one of them on compensation, just edited a few hours ago. Just a lot of great things to share. So what I want to talk about up front is really why all of you are here. You all were a part of YoCoin. And we offered a match. As you know, as we built this platform, we said, you know what, we're going to build a marketplace that we think will change the landscape of cryptocurrency. And if we're going to do that, let's share it with the people who got us here, who participated, who believed in us. So YoCoin, we're going to keep pushing. Today, by the way, $120,000 in orders just from Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
So YoCoin is alive and well. A lot of you have asked about our plans with the Chinese exchange and price, and Jeremy is a strong man. He came in saying, when are we doing this? How quick are we getting this up? Some of you that's been watching over the last few days, you've seen some volume raise on that exchange. So there is coins being loaded there. And you've watched the price go up, and it really comes from using the strategy that we presented. India and some of the leaders are using that exchange, the Yo exchange, but we're really going to go after this Chinese exchange, and you're going to get coached, you're going to get directed on what we would like you to help us do, and so there's a clear plan connected to YoCoin and its future. We all own a lot of coins, as you've heard us say before. Our friends, our family, those we love and care about, all are involved with YoCoin. But as we built this, we said, hey, how can we leverage Ethereum? How can we leverage the people that we've met, Dr. Bitcoin, Cody, and others, Keith, that they're going to see on videos, fantastic. Jeremy, you got to meet all these guys, and Jeremy got to meet a bunch of our Chinese people, which we'll talk about in a little bit, especially some of our Midwest leaders. So we're not just talking about focusing on that exchange. We have people on the ground there. We have people that we'll be talking later tonight with people in China. So we have a plan, believe me, to really make the coin pop. But we wanted to use and leverage Ethereum as we built this new platform, and we wanted you to own part of it. So what we're going to share with you tonight is how this works. We're going to give you some new sites. We're going to tell you what to expect over the next few days, such as being able to log into your new wallet, how to do that. Some of you tonight are not going to sign up and help us promote Bitqyck and Bitqyck the way we're going to show you tonight. That's okay. We're thankful you joined us in YoCoin, and you own part of this because you hold YoCoin, as you know. If you've not sent us screenshots to get the match, you want to do that as soon as you get off this call. And it's simply match at beqyck.com. .org, or bitqyck.org. I'm sorry, Keith is right. Match at bitqyck, bitqy.org. You'll get an email back, and you're going to get your coins matched one for one. Every coin you have in YoCoin, you're going to get a Bitqyck coin. And every 10 of those coins, if you've not seen the explainer video, and maybe Jeremy's going to show it in a minute, equals a share of stock in Bitqyck. So you own the platform with us. So Jeremy, go ahead and get kicked off, and we'll kind of walk through this process with everybody in this new presentation.
Okay, so you can see the screen, okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just
Sure can.
go on here. We're going to watch a video.
We're excited to introduce Bitqyck, the next great e-commerce marketplace, and its official digital currency, Bitqyck. Bitqyck is a daily deal site that will introduce its own cryptocurrency built on the Ethereum blockchain and utilize smart contract technology to create seismic shifts in how corporate ownership and corporate governance are created and transferred. Let's say that, like with Groupon or Living Social, a consumer purchases a $100 coupon for a restaurant, spa, club, store, or whatever, and they only pay $50 for it. Now, like the other daily deal sites, half of the $50 or $25 is paid to the business. But here is where Bitqyck is so different from those sites. We take the other $25 and use it to allocate Bitqyck to the users who have created the value in Bitqyck, the affiliates, the businesses, and the consumers. And this is on top of what the business has earned and the bargain the consumer has bought. Now, as a starting point, the company has determined that each Bitqyck coin or token will be valued at 2 cents. So in this case, $25 at 2 cents each will mint and allocate 1,250 Bitqyck. Those 1,250 coins will then be allocated with a simple ABC distribution. A is the affiliates. There are 2 affiliates that will receive 25% of these coins each. One is the affiliate that referred the business that is offering the daily deal. The other is the affiliate that referred the consumer that bought the daily deal. Each will receive 25% of the coins, or roughly 312 coins each. B is the business. A participating business gets from Bitqyck exactly the same revenue split as they got from Groupon. In this example, $25. Plus, they also get 25% of the Bitqyck coins allocated by the sale of its offer. So the business would also get about 312 Bitqyck coins. C is the consumer. The consumer not only gets the deal they purchased, the haircut, the dinner, the watch, the clothes, or whatever the savings was for, but they also get 25% of the Bitqyck coins. So, in this example, the consumer also gets about 312 coins. But this is not even the most important part of the Bitqyck story. Each Bitqyck that is allocated to an affiliate, business, or consumer will also have 1/10 of a share of Bitqyck Inc. common stock embedded into it. Yes, every Bitqyck allocated by the purchase of every daily deal will contain ownership of Bitqyck Inc. What does that mean? It means that for every 10 Bitqyck held by an affiliate, business, or consumer, they will own 1 share of common stock in the company. As Bitqyck are traded or used, the ownership of the shares follows the coin. Folks, this has never been done in the history of corporate ownership, corporate governance, securities, blockchain technology, or cryptocurrency. Never been done. Such is the power and promise of the technology that Bitqyck and Bitqyck are built on. We believe that this transfer of ownership of a company through a cryptocurrency creates an organic, self-propelling, and thriving marketplace. In fact, the Bitqyck architects and developers, and these are experts that are well known in the cryptocurrency world, who are working with the management of Bitqyck, have said that this is exactly the platform that Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency has always needed. They have said that the Bitqyck Bitqyck vision fulfills the promise of blockchain technology. And by the way, along with ownership in Bitqyck Inc., the holders of Bitqyck also enjoy the rights and privileges that corporate ownership entails. A right to dividends, if any. A right to distributions, if any. A right to freely transfer Bitqyck and other corporate governance rights, like voting as an example. Now, just in case you're not following Bitcoin, it started in 2009 with a value of around 2 cents per coin, just like Bitqyck. And over the last part of 2016, it's been flirting with the $1,000 per coin mark. So while we don't know the future of Bitqyck, we do know that it's structured on a technology, that's the Ethereum smart contract, that has attracted some of the most successful technology and financial entities in the world. Yes, companies like Samsung, IBM, Microsoft, JP Morgan, and many others have embraced the same technology. At beqyck.com, we're not just offering you the definitive daily deal site, we're offering you an extraordinary global distribution platform with an extraordinary cryptocurrency and a piece of the whole darn thing.
That's hot.
Yes, it is.
That is hot.
Yes. So, Jeremy, if you'll just kind of go ahead and click through here. Of course, that backdrop is the famous Dallas landscape. So what you just heard on the video, Bitqyck is really bringing together e-commerce, the blockchain, cryptocurrency as a reward, because they're going to buy this coupon just like they've been buying Groupon with their debit or credit card. The business is going to get the same kind of money they've been getting, plus both are going to get cryptocurrencies, and you're going to get cryptocurrency because you introduced the deal. So when you look at companies, when you look at the U.S., I think there's 4, I know there's 3 of the top 10 companies in direct sales are all doing, you have Ignite Energy, you have Ambit Energy, you have World Ventures. They're all in industries. And by the way, they're rebuilding somebody else's power. In World Ventures' case, they're repackaging or relabeling somebody else's engine. So interestingly enough, none of those have the reach of this, and they're sure as heck not giving you 50% off when you buy a coupon with them. Because trust me, if you look hard enough, you're going to probably find a cheaper travel plan. Maybe, good shot at that you will, when you look at World Ventures. So you're really buying from a friend's asking you to do a favor. That's not the case here. You're getting the favor, and you're getting paid as you do this. So Bitqyck has a place in business that's noticeable. Again, you have articles already out. Wait till you see the new beqyck.org site. It's designed for press. The press are already contacting Mark, and you're going to see so many articles and pieces going out on this. Has nothing to do with direct sales publications or that market. It has to do with really what we're doing. So if you go on to the next slide, what is very unique in this compared to any other cryptocurrency, YoCoin or Bitcoin or anything else, is embedded in each coin is, you heard it right, ownership. So we're basically giving the company away. Yes, we're the founders, but every 10 coins equals 1 share of stock. So the stock follows the coin. What we believe is that people are going to hold on to something longer that they own. We believe businesses are going to have more interest in being a part of these offers because they own the platform. So when you look at an Uber, so let's shove aside, the Ambits and they're worth money. Look, Ambit and Ignite are probably worth a lot more than World Ventures if you were going to just have market value because they own the customers. When you go back and look at Excel, when Excel sold for somewhere around $6 billion, the price was, they didn't get that. I met the guy that actually did that money arrangement, and when the Excel suit happened and some things happened, they still ended up with a little over $3 billion out of that deal. So, but the customer was the value, not necessarily the network. The customer was the value. When Art Williams built A.L. Williams, the distributor was the value. Not so the business was worth a lot, but the network that he had created it had outsold everybody. So there was a difference, if I make sense, between the shift that Art Williams caused and the good, healthy business these other guys have had. Big difference. We want to be on that. We want to change an industry. We want to be on the front end of a $1 trillion industry that's coming alive, which is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. And we're tied, look, today as we were talking to Cody, which is one of the premier people on the blockchain, one of the things as Mark and him was sitting across the desk discussing some things, we had Sam on a speakerphone, was how many new things every day momentum building on Ethereum. He's like, look, Ethereum's already left the station. You know, nobody's going to catch him as a platform because they opened the door. He goes, they're like the Google of cryptocurrency and the Google of the blockchain. Nobody's going to catch them. There's going to be others come around, but you can't catch the momentum that they gather. And that's, we're on $1 billion blockchain, and we're using, do yourself a favor, go over and look at, because I'm going to give you a website, go over and look at a couple of videos later tonight, and the two founders, these founder videos of Ethereum talking, and listen and see if they're not defining this company. Nobody's ever said, hey, we're going to give the company away, we're going to embed it on the blockchain, and oh, by the way, we're going to embed it in a cryptocurrency that the ownership follows you around as you take advantage of daily deals and value. And it's going to go far beyond daily deals. I know, Jeremy, when you were here, your head just kind of got almost as big as mine. It swelled up so big because of the opportunity and the things that we were sharing with you that we're going to use this platform for. So go ahead, Jeremy. The next one we talk, I think, is about the affiliates, because like what we said about the nature of Art Williams and that, it depended on the affiliates. And this is where we have a big shift over a Groupon or a Living Socials. We don't need 13,000 salespeople. We're going to have 150, 160,000 over the next few months going out and sourcing consumers and getting us businesses. Because why wouldn't you share this? It's and you're going to get compensated like crazy on it. You know, Jeremy, earlier today, like an hour and a half ago, we were on another call, and this came up. How are we going to get the consumers? And there were some ideas shared about social media. And I know, Jeremy, we're building a system. You're working with it, but we talked about big affiliates. And one of the things I'll share with you, there's never been an opportunity better for a big affiliate than this one, ever in history. Let me tell you why. Imagine this. You get a consumer to plug in. Let's go back to eBay or go back to Amazon or go to Netflix or anything else. Whether you know this or not, when you get a new customer on eBay as an affiliate, you get that customer for 30 days. 30 days. After 30 days, the purchases he does rolls back to eBay unless he clicks on somebody else's pay-per-click ad. That's eBay's argument that, look, Jeremy got you to buy a car, but this person's getting you to buy jewelry, and so we got to be able to shift the ownership of the customer based on the ad. So really what eBay does over time is take the customer. They take it because the customer that really likes eBay, he's not going back through ads, Keith. He's going to log into eBay and his profile and buy things. Same thing with Amazon. Same thing with Walmart. It's a 30-day leash. This isn't that. So I could pitch an affiliate like you've never heard pitch. Look, you create a customer here, it's your customer for life. Whatever deal he goes out and does, you're going to get part of what he does. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You talking about residual income? Never happened before. Never, 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 never. You're going to see, Jeremy, as we discussed here, you're going to see some back-end payment that is going to blow people away over the next 7 to 10 days as we begin to teach how you give away a fortune. It's just crazy. So affiliates here are going to have a clear path, and you're going to be the ones that go out and train and teach them. So if we go into the next slide, this is about business.
Yeah, Bruce, real quick. So just to clarify the field, so you're saying we as the affiliates, and I'm just clarifying for the field. So you're saying that somebody goes out and sells a customer, falls in love with this platform, they start buying like crazy. Every single transaction has Bitqyck tied to that, and that affiliate
and has some money, as we shared with you also.
Yes, but they're getting Bitqyck on every single time that consumer buys after they just got them on the platform one time.
Yeah, so 1,000 new businesses join next week. That's a consumer or music or games or whatever the future is, you own that customer. So it's just as valuable to go out and get consumers as it is businesses. So you're going to see affiliates engage here that get this, that are the biggest in the world. They're going to get it. They're going to get what this is doing, and they're going to become millionaires by giving away, just introducing, without a doubt, take that to the bank. There's going to be people who easily get a couple 100,000 consumers to opt in off their list. It's going to happen.
We'll definitely have the tools to make that happen, no question.
Absolutely. So the next slide here is on business. So why would the business jump into this? And here's the reason. They own it. They own it. When you look at Uber, we're going to talk Uber. You're going to hear us talk Airbnb. And I'll tell you right now, I got pitched yesterday. Cindy? Hi, Cindy. Cindy will say yes. She don't like being on camera. But Cindy, yesterday, is it not true that we were with, we had some movers moving some stuff around, right?
Yes.
And it was a hackathon, right?
Yes.
Guys who run the hackathons around the country are located in our building, Jeremy, on the other side by marking them. Those guys, Gillies down here, has 3,000 hackers come into Dallas to compete over a weekend. I'm sure it's in Orlando, it's in Tampa. Massive events where these hackers come in to crack code. It's sponsored by the biggest companies in America. And these guys were telling me, man, you won't believe all this stuff. What are you guys doing? Because we heard it was cool. We started telling them, these are young, vibrant guys.
Yeah.
One of them's from Amsterdam, a young Persian kid, and then these other guys. I mean, international people, and they were like, wow, we got tons of ideas you guys ought to look at. Wow, you guys could be part of funding these. This could be. We're like, yeah, we're going to own deals. We said, look, we're going to open this up to the people who hold our currency and fund apps and other things, and they're going to own it because they hold the currency. So look, this is going to change crowdfunding. And they said, wow, we can hook you up with they said this. We can hook you up with Lyft. We're real close to them, or hook you up with Uber. And I said to them, why would we do that? They said, what do you mean? I said, we want to find a company we're going to own part of that we help build in the infancy stages, because we can blow it out to the market the ways they can. Okay? So you got to understand, this is a big dang deal. Ownership embedded in cryptocurrency. Others will come behind us, but listen, there's only one Uber worth $66 billion an app. Imagine that, okay? And somebody else owns the cars. Now, they're testing their own driverless vehicles now, but that's what $66 billion, Bobo's, by the way, in San Francisco, but that's what $66 billion. Now, if Uber, and then you can just write me off and say, nah, he's nuts, but if Uber's worth $66 billion just doing shared rides, okay, with people driving cars, what is this worth if we get the reach we think we're going to get? So look, this is a big deal, okay, and businesses are going to see it's a big deal in my mind. All right, and the next one here is consumers, okay? We've said, look, why is a consumer not going to participate? Because the consumer, I think you're going to see consumers look for ways to participate. What Jeremy just said, they're going to get coined. They're going to get coined for going and doing something they were already going to do anyway. So I think they're going to find creative ways. Let's see, honey, what we can do. Let's see where we can get your haircut. Let's see. I think you're going to be shocked at how many times a week, Jeremy, people will use these coupons if they're available. So I think this just feeds into a culture that's crazy. I think you're just going to see so many ways that businesses get creative, and you're going to see consumers that are loyal to the process because they're spending their way to a fortune. I mean, Matt, spending their way to a fortune. They own part of the deal. So everybody we talk to that, and this, Keith, everybody we talk to that are around business, not direct salespeople, business people around blockchain, business people around cryptocurrency, don't they? Every single one of them said, wow, this is a path to distribution that's just wild.
Well, how many rides would you take with Uber if you
every time you took it, you got rewarded part of the ownership. I guarantee
There's also volume tied to these transactions that will go into the affiliate comp plan, correct, Bruce?
Absolutely, and that really rewards the person who got the consumer, who got the business, and who made it happen. No question. That's where the bulk of that goes. But
So not only is everybody getting Bitqyck, everybody involved in the transaction, the affiliates involved that are really helping kind of drive the platform and get the awareness out there. There's going to be massive volume tied to these coupons and transactions, et cetera, that's going to create a lot of money in the compensation plan, correct?
No question, and there's point system in this early days of rolling this out that people ask, how are we going to be able to get more coins? What's a way? Because we have people who did not participate in YoCoin, not because any particular reason outside of the fact they're in other deals, and they have said, wow, we're going to do this. We're going to do this because we see where this is heading, and so do we. I mean, we believe we believe it's a matter of time till we have the biggest reach there is in cryptocurrency. Why not? Why not us? We believe it's the way we promoted YoCoin. So to own part of the platform is just strong. It's strong incentive for you to participate. So the last one here is the comp plan as it applies to the product offerings that are going to go live over the next few days. Now, before you click any more of these, Jeremy, let me say this. This is the process. You're going to plug in. Not everybody that's in YoCoin are going to come over here and join this. Okay, we know that. That's cool. Your match is yours because a lot of people bought YoCoin that didn't work the business. They didn't help build our team, 130, 140,000 people. They didn't help do that. They bought coins, and that's fantastic. We're matching those coins, so they're rewarded already. Those of you that decide to join, there's a little different structure here. It pays quick. There's no motion here that you don't get paid, unlike a binary that bounces not the same. A little simpler because we really want to appeal to the masses from a training and simplicity standpoint. And so some of you are not going to enter in the structure. That's okay. We want to follow how the sponsorship, the chain of sponsorship have happened. And Keith, you came inside as one of the directors of the company, and Keith is going to be helping everybody. Keith had a huge downline. He had a third, almost a third of our entire company. Yeah. So he's going to be helping. Jeremy, I know you're plugging in straight with Keith. So there's a lot of things that people are going to be able to leverage in this rollout. So structure is one of the things that we're going to be coaching you on in the next few hours. Enrolling, coming over here and enrolling, simple process. What the packages we're going to show you in a couple of minutes. It's up to you. This isn't something that we're going to just shove down people's necks. But the point is, you already own coins. This is a way that we certify the people that are going to go out and get businesses. It's kind of a clean approach for us, and it allows us to bring a wave of new people into this. And so we're going to explain this, go through it quickly. You're going to want to lay them now. The application over the next few hours that you're going to see live is not going to let you buy these in the first. This will probably go live, I would say, Monday, where they can make purchases. Would you agree with that? Yeah. Maybe even Friday. But you're going to be able to enroll, get yourself positioned. You're going to be able to enroll businesses for free. So there's a part the business checks, and they can line themselves up so that they're getting information, and they're staying on the front end of this. So you're going to be able to do that, which tags the business to you, what you want to do. You don't want somebody else down the road getting them. So that process is going to start, and then you're going to be able to walk through this process we're going to explain to you here over the next few minutes. So there's 3 packages. Our options. I'm going to go through the front end of this, and these points at the end, Jeremy, apply back. This match applies. These points apply down the road as the money comes on the offer end of things. There's a percentage of the offer that goes in to the commission structure you talked about before. This structure will apply there in a little different way, but these titles and ranks will transfer there. We really built this around the affiliate jargon because we believe there's a lot of major affiliates we're going to be interacting with. So if you'll go ahead and start clicking forward, Jeremy, I'll run through this. I know we've taken quite a bit of time here, and we'll wrap up here in about 5 to 7 minutes here. So the first slide here is straight up front commission. We like this structure. So you get 10% of every customer, consumer affiliate you enroll that makes a purchase. you get 10%. We'll get into what the commissionable value is here. 100% commissionable value of what they pay. And then the person who enrolled you gets 10% or 100% match. So if I enroll Jeremy and Jeremy goes out and makes $500, I make $500. Real simple up front.
Wow.
It's crazy.
And very rewarding.
I had to stop. And I've known this for weeks now.
Yeah.
And I still have to say, wow.
Yeah, because it just quickly puts money in people's pockets.
Man, sponsor.
Yeah, exactly. Jeremy, if you want to click on forward. This is paid weekly. The next step is the start of match pay. Here's what happens. Very similar to a binary in this. You have to at least have enrolled 2 affiliate legs, $4,000 in total group volume, no more than 2,000 in any one leg. You could have 4 at 500. Once you do that, you get 50% match down, including that person's income, but down till the next match pay qualifier or gold Bitqyck affiliate is identified. So, Jeremy, this could be 5 levels deep, 7 levels deep. And we were discussing this, but again, back to that $500 example, you would be earning $250 on everybody that earned $500 down until somebody hit this rank, and you would still earn the $250 on them. So this is a progressive thing. You're getting paid up front, and you're getting to match pay, the group match pay quickly here.
Can I clarify something?
Yes.
Okay, so you said that you need the 2 legs. You can do it 4 legs at 500. You can do 15 legs if you need to for that volume.
Absolutely.
And that match is good for all of those, like your entire organization, not just
depth until the next one shows up. Yeah.
So it's not just the 2 legs or 4 legs or whatever that hit that qualifier. It could be all of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it sounds to me that it's best to go wide then.
Well, it is, but you may want to, Savon, you could be helping somebody on your team make the volume. So the reason that you might help somebody like this in a team effort is this next step, because you're climbing. There's at least having 2 of what you did, goals to be platinum. So we use it collectively to to incentivize taking the next step. But yeah, you want to enroll people. There's no question. You want to go ahead, Jeremy, to the next one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So the next one is a platinum. And again, we're using gold platinum. You've seen them in the industry before, but we're really going kind of the card idea, gold platinum card. You're going to see a lot of imaging that we're going to use here. Great logos and things involved with this. Keith, a lot of great stuff we've had here. You enroll 2 affiliate teams again, a total of 10,000 with no more than 5,000 in any one leg. Back to the same thing, something Savon just mentioned. 50% match pay on all affiliates earned down, including the next one here, that's platinum. So this is much deeper. You go back to that $500 example we were using up front. This one here is without a doubt. It's going to be 10, 15 levels deep, no question, because you've got to be a platinum by enrolling the 2 teams. And here is where, again, we really create some depth. So let's go back for a moment. If I'm a gold and a platinum and I'm not blocked, Jeremy, I'm getting 100% again. This is what we were talking about last night on the call. Now that $500 that you're earning, Jeremy, if I enrolled you and I'm all the way here and you're not, I earn 1,000. You earn 500. I earned 1,000.
Let that sink in.
Okay, let that sink in on your personally enrolled people.
Yeah, I'm letting that sink in right now.
Yeah, So
he used to go out and get a bunch of stud and studettes.
Yeah, and so because guess what? And everybody on the call and the webinar is going to see this should applaud us, because what's going on? We're building value in the coin and we're building value in the company, which they own. So people ask me, you can go ahead and click forward, Jeremy, into the match the match. The next one after platinum, the 10,000 next slide. Go to the next one. So the couple people asked me over the last few days that came into the office, they've said, hey, Bruce, what if we sell our Yo coins? Does the Bitqyck, follow it? No, it's 2 separate things. So a person could actually, sell the altcoins at a price they want, they still own the Bitqyck. And so but the stock follows the coin. So you're again, but there's again, it's like owning part of a company. As the video stated, we're changing a lot of industries. You're going to see more of that as we move forward. A platinum match qualified affiliate. This is a Bitqyck exclusive. Never seen this. This is what I like to call this match the match. Once you have 2 affiliates that have hit the platinum match, you go down a level of these guys in coin. So let's go back. If I'm at this level, okay, but I have to have 2, so I couldn't be at this level and not have. So what we talked about, I discussed this with Keith early on when we looked at this and give you the reasoning for this. So I enrolled Jeremy and Keith. They're both platinums, okay, and Jeremy's making $5,000 a week. Keith's making $5,000 a week. I get 2,500. I get their gold. I get the gold, and I get the platinum. You understand what I'm saying on them? Yeah. So I'm still getting the 100%.
Right.
I'm still getting what you are from your commission.
Right.
But let's say it's 2,000 a week. I'm still getting 2,000 a week off you.
Yeah.
Okay? Even though you're at the equal rank. But once I get 2 of you, I then get 50%. I get another 1,000 in coins. So by promoting out winners, I get compensated more ownership. Okay. So I own more of them. I own more in the deal by promoting winners. So
and dependent upon whether somebody wants to hold on to those coins and maintain ownership in the company or go out on the open market.
No question. And there's no delay. We're going to see this coin on exchanges by March. You're going to see it in U.S. exchanges. This is embedded in that. It's starting here. But the point is, you're right. And 80% of these commissions are paid in cash. 20% is paid in coins, but there's no delay. There's no hold on the coins.
Awesome.
So, Jeremy, if you go on forward. Now, there's going to be an internal exchange. And, Saban, I know last night we were doing a call, and people have asked this, what if I want to sell my coins to another distributor, another affiliate? We're going to facilitate that within the platform. We're going to have an internal exchange, and we're going to have an external exchange. Because you're going to have business. You're going to have businesses that want to buy their consumers' coins. Yeah. You're going to have businesses that say, hey, watch what happens over time.
Absolutely. Let me clarify something because I'm sure everybody's thinking this. Where do you see the bulk of the volume in the beginning stages? Because the foundation and the Bitqyck platform will be completely stacked. I mean, is there already just people in line waiting for this, or is this going to be kind of the?
Yeah. Of course, there's people who all along have, are we going to be able to go out and get 10 to 15,000 people activated quickly? Absolutely. The next wave, I mean, I'll be disappointed if between consumers and affiliates, we don't have a couple million people over the next 12 months. We'll not done. I think we're going to have more. But between those two, look, I've watched numbers. I've watched people use software that we promoted, over 3 million times a month. There's no reason in the world that we're not at those numbers quickly because it's too. The process is too right now. It's too current.
It's faster than anybody ever did it.
Yeah. So going forward, go ahead.
No, that's incredible. I love that.
Okay, so we're going through match the match to the next one. Going through the next one. We're getting used to this presentation style. So this is a global sales incentive. 10% of all company sales will be going into this. So we'll get into the packages in just a minute. So every month, these are the ways that you earn points in this. And we were talking, Jeremy, when you were here, it's almost like the old New Skin Blue Diamond pool where somebody new could come in, earn a certain amount of commissions, and make more in the pool in those early days than they even made in their own personal commissions. So if we have active people, their point totals go up. But if I enroll them, I get the same amount of points. So this, again, encourages what Saban was saying earlier, to have people work with a lot of people and put effort into them. Okay, this is going to have that as a part of it. And you're going to see a video. Jeremy, I sent you a link.
Yep.
Saban, I'll have you one here in the next few minutes. I don't think I've sent it over yet. Now, it's going to move from that, but there's a great video on this that's already live, just informative. It's not a big sales video. It's just it's full of the facts. And we're going to have that up on this site. And Jeremy, I know you'll type this up in a minute. If you go ahead and click the next one, Jeremy, because I'm going to let you put the website up. The next slide here talks about the packages. Okay, there's 3 packages. Okay, they're $199, they're $349, and they're $499. And again, you already own, if you own YoCoin, you already own Bitqyck, or Bitqyck. So this is for people who are going to engage in the market, open accounts, and this is the process that we're going to go through. $199 get you 200 Bitqyck coins and a business enroller certification training. This is going to be ongoing. This is going to begin to happen immediately. We're going to grow it from its infancy. People like Savon, Jeremy, Keith, you guys have all been great trainers. You're going to see Jeff explainer videos and things immediately on the right process. It's going to continue to grow as we move forward. There's going to be examples. We have Kenneth Lewis. Kenneth's running the business development into things. Yeah. You're going to love Kenneth, African-American, incredible business guy. If I were to say what kind of guy Kenneth is, it's like Famous Amos. Would you agree with me? Yeah. Kenneth has over 40 restaurants. He's been the #1 soul food restaurant, #1 barbecue restaurant in America 2 years running, the 2 previous years in Chicago. You're going to love, I think he's a better speaker, just to be honest with you. I really do. So you're going to love interacting with Kenneth. And Jeremy, I'm sure on your next call we'll have Kenneth involved here. But Kenneth is one of the top merchants in Groupon. Tens of thousands of coupons this year has came out of his top 10 businesses. One business alone's done between 12 and 13,000 coupons last year. Yeah, incredible.
And there's people there's people that are buying Groupon right now absolutely. In the thousands.
Absolutely. Well, billions of dollars. Yeah. So the point is that so $199 not only gets you coins, it gets you into the certification class and training. $349 gets you 2 of those certificates. So you're able to share one with a person, activate them, or sell it. So we're going to have a lot of people. This is something fun we like. This is money beyond the comp plan that you've already looked at. This shows you the commissionable value of these packages. So at $349, you're able to sell for $199, and $200 in coins can go with it. So you've recouped over half of your money that way. If you go to $499, you have 3 certifications, you have $600 in coins, and you're able to do 2 packs, 2 of those packs. So you have $398 return, and you're going to see this on the video. You paid $499. So this is $101. You got $200 worth of coins. So we're going to really drive the front end, Jeremy, create some great checks quickly, show the way to build the volume as we bring the coupon market live, because this is what everybody was asking us. Yeah. Give us a way to move volume. Well, this is what we're doing. Again, we're not going to force anybody to even enroll in this unless they want to, because you're going to have your wallet, you're going to have your coins, you're going to have ownership. This allows us to train and motivate out of the gate a lot of people to participate. So you're going to see some great stories come out of this over the next few days.
Clarify this real quick. The one business enroller certification. Are we talking about enrolling a business owner that's going to be on the platform, or are you talking about enrolling like?
No, the business enroller the business is free. He doesn't have anything out. This is the people going out and getting the accounts.
Yeah, getting the business account.
Absolutely.
Right. They're getting that certification, so that in the affiliate part, so the cost of these packages.
Absolutely, it's going to continue to be a process that we grow. You're going to see this almost, you're going to see continuing education constantly as we add industries. You're going to be plugged in.
Okay, and explain the reason why.
So just to be clear.
Go ahead, Swan.
Okay, so just to be clear, for the affiliates, it's just that one-time fee. There's no.
No. You're right, and really what we're after is giving a way for people to be involved with this and earn front money while we're laying the platform out. Let them have more coins. Let them be a part of what's going on. Now, right now, as you probably know, you watched the video, we've set a price at 2 cents. It's just a price we've set. But I promise you, as the story unfolds, we're going to see some great things happen in this marketplace, no question. Now, Jeremy, you can go to this next slide. I've already pretty well explained this. This just shows you kind of how you can move the packages, or the certificates. It gives you an example like I gave you before, and you're the only one that can do that. You're the one that can authorize and distribute what you purchase to another person. That's going to be up to you, because this is on the block. And they would have to have a wallet. It would but you're going to collect the money and keep it.
Yeah.
So this to us is a great little side industry for people to engage, and I think you're going to see because let's go back for a minute. What is that person worth to you that's trained right, that goes out and gets businesses? What did we talk about earlier? If you're at an equal status, man, I mean, you know, in a lot of cases, as you're creating these accounts and they're going out, you're making 200% of what they're making because of your rank and status.
In 28 years,
this is
more of an incentive to go out.
No question. To be personally in touch with them.
Yeah.
So that's what we want. We want to bring the direct sales energy in here, but we want to bring that affiliate, that training, that a sharpness of creativity into this too.
Well, Jeremy's done a great job with that.
And Savon's a great trainer too, so we're going to have some fun with this. Anyway, Jeremy, if you go ahead and go forward, there's one last circle here, and really it's just an income disclaimer. I'll go into that just for a minute. This next one, you're going to see, and on the site that we're going to show you, if you go to the bottom, you're going to see all of these kind of agreements boldly displayed. You're going to see us do the right process as we move forward with this. So, Jeremy, if you'll put up a site that they can go to and watch this unfold, is QuickBit, QuickBit.com. That's going to be the replicated site for affiliates, QuickBit.
And so people aren't confused, it's just the opposite.
It's just the opposite. BitQyck is the official site for the daily deals. You're going to see that site cultivated. You're going to see a brand new face coming on to beqyck.org. You're going to see a lot more of the news. It'll show the link to the blockchain this is on, the formula, the code, the public ID, the wallet address. You have a public and private key. You're going to see the public key. These things are all coming live over there at beqyck.org, and .org is how all these coins that are big, they're always on .org. Bitqyck.com, BITQYCK, again, is going to lead the charge, and you're going to see the new business site coming live, how businesses can put up their offer, but you're going to see QuickBit be the opportunity site. And Jeremy, I know you're working on great logo, BitQyck, BEQYCK. We're going to train a lot more about that over the next few weeks on how people can engage and go after people who have followings online, because this is going to be a story that can be done.
Yeah, I'll say a couple things to that because I didn't really say much about it. I know you wanted me to. But guys, what you're seeing here, this is the platform. This is the game changer. I mean, this is amazing. And, you know, we are working on some just amazing tools to really drive this platform and really create the message as simple as possible, so you guys don't have to, you know, it's going to be a system. It's you know, it's going to be duplicatable, and that's the key. And you know, I'm super excited about, you know, that getting completed over here. I would say, you know, I hate the future things, but I'm pushing for 2 weeks if all comes together. And it's only going to be a work in progress. We'll always be adding stuff to it. It'll be a weekly thing. And as you guys step up and you start to have success, we want to have you on training calls, and so you can share your knowledge with the field and just create an archive library of what everybody's doing out there to be successful, from the B2B part to the affiliate part to what you're doing online. Because, you know, I don't know everything, but what I've been successful at is surrounding myself with people that know a lot more than me, and that's how you become great. And so I look forward to, you know, challenging you guys to step up, make things happen, and bring your knowledge to this platform, because this is $1 billion platform in the making, guys. And we got the tiger by the tail, and we are at the beginning of the beginning, period, the end. And I love what Bruce and Sam and Keith have done by just really keeping this under wraps and really not saying a lot, because, guys, I'm telling you, I've been a part of a lot of companies, and they future a lot of things, and they say a lot of stuff, and everybody's sitting around waiting, you know, and it's really cool to just, you know, be here when things are ready to go And now we're just finally doing a webinar and showing all this stuff. So
yeah, and Jeremy, you got to peek at the back office. I mean, the structure, the affiliate end, you guys are going to love it, and thank you. You're a part of it. Keith, Sam, Keith, you're really helping the sales and marketing end. Sam is very much into structure, the technology, and you're going to see this in the video, that about a 10-minute video that Dr. Bitcoin and Sam is coming live over on beqyck.org. Cindy, Kelsey, Katie, all the help that's come in over the last few weeks. Those of you that have had the ledger and know your coins are there, we really appreciate their leadership. Katie, Kelsey, and of course, without Cindy, we don't have Katie and Kelsey. So
the office.
Anyway, the offices are fantastic.
Come visit us in Dallas.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm getting just a question about this slide here.
Okay.
I think it's just a little clarity. Maybe we could slow it down here, and then we can wrap it up. I think this is really important. So clarify this: the 199, just for example. Let's just use the 199 for example. So that one business enroller certification. I can't even talk. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking too fast, too much caffeine. So once that person gets that, they can enroll an unlimited amount of businesses, or it's just one business.
Yes. That's just all that's doing is bringing them into folds who haven't registered, and then we know that's who we're training, that's who we're pushing out, and this is really helping you and others, Jeremy, to connect to the people that are going to go get businesses. They can go get affiliates, they can go get consumers, but the people that we want to go out and get businesses, we want them to go through the training process. We want to invest in them.
Absolutely. So what would be the point if they can get unlimited businesses? Why would they get 2 to 3? Just so they can sell them?
Yeah, sell them and have them. No different than we've done in other deals where you can assign them, or you could give them away. You had a son, you had a daughter, you had a business partner. You're able to do that.
Okay.
To bring them. You run the deal. But I think, Savon, I know how you run a business, Savon. If you were doing meetings, you'd be making money on this. Because really, Savon would be doing this the second time, selling all 3 of them and pulling the difference between $499 and $600. That money coming into her pocket on spite of the fact that $500 commissionable value is going to be there anyway.
Right. So, okay, that clears up a lot of stuff. Because the reason why that question approached, and I believe this is really essential to one of the things you guys already know we're doing with the B2B funnel, to where they'll be able to send this out to businesses, tap into email lists of local business owners, etc. So once they have that one certificate, I can't even say that word tonight. What's wrong with me? Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm doing this on purpose so you'll laugh. Anyways, they can approach multiple businesses, and that they can let that thing fly out to 100 business owners, and then. Anyways, I'll be showing that, but that's very, very.
And we're going to have a way, as we discussed, where they don't have to go through this. They can still, but they're going to have to work with somebody that's certified, like the first 3 businesses, do some kind of split, and then they are. This is an old Art Williams thing. Go take somebody along on a ride before they make their own sale. So that's really what we're after. Really after compensating our trainers and our 2-way, 3-ways, and 4-ways, and whatever happens here, give away for those people to make money while we're rolling this out, and that's what this does. We don't want to sell $1,000 or $5,000 worth of coins, because what we don't want to do is get the cart ahead of the horse. These offers are what's going to drive this deal, no question. There's going to be offers way beyond daily deals, so this gives us a mechanism to put the wheels on.
Yeah, so this allows a business builder that's a leader that maybe knows a really good direct sales guy that knows how to do B2B.
Absolutely.
And be like, hey, buddy, I'm going to get you certified. I already paid for it for you, but here's what you got to do. Go out and beat the streets and make a lot of money. And then your match. I think light bulb just went off for a lot of people based on that.
Yeah, he keeps the coins, and we got the value it is, and it all works itself out.
I'm sure one of the questions that is probably popping up in people's minds is the difficulty level of that certification.
And it's going to, it's going to grow. You're going to want to know what we bring to you.
Yeah.
Believe me. Back, Jeremy, we discussed this. Back 2 or 3 years ago, we did a deal called Global Hangout and pissed Google off. But, we brought 9,000 people in 3 weeks, and we were kicking out 3 to 4 videos a week, Keith, explainer videos that updated and brought people more in tune with what we were doing.
Educated people.
And we're going to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. I mean, as some of you don't know, the story behind this concept, it started right in Southern California by one of Savant's people. Actually gave us the framework. It wasn't direct to this idea, but he stimulated the thought when he said, hey, don't change people's habits. Figure out a way to bring in cryptocurrency and let people keep buying the daily deals like they have from Groupon. If you can put those two things together, you're going to have a winner.
Yeah.
Then you teach a change in behavior later after you get them in the fold. Well, we went outside. I told Sam we started filing, start filing paperwork to protect the idea. So that really stimulated. Wow, there is a way to come into this space and train the masses on what cryptocurrency is, back them into it, and that's what this does.
What will be the process? What would be the process for a consumer to sign up on the platform versus the business owner? Would that come from 2 different directions? Or do you feel it'll go this?
No, it'll all go through your QuickBit. It'll be simple. Now, actually, no, not a month from now. They'll go right straight to BitQyck. They'll just like a Groupon. They'll put their email in, their name, and they'll link to you.
So whether they're B2B, whether they're a business owner or just a consumer, as long as they come off of your link, they'll go to the same spot and they'll just pick what they want to be.
Absolutely.
So it's not going to be like a separate domain, like here's this, and if you want to be a consumer, it'll be BitQyck, and then whatever you want to do on the BitQyck platform, that's what they'll choose, and it'll be pretty self-evident.
Yes.
Well, that's going to
even now, what you're going to see with QuickBit, a business can go ahead and enroll, so they're linked up.
So Bruce, for the affiliate side, the most that the affiliate can come on board on any package is the $4.99, so they can't buy multiple $4.99s, right?
Well, look, I don't like to do that on a video, so it would need to be different names and emails and whatever. I'm sure people will figure out ways in which they, maximize for rank, but that's no. We would rather see. We definitely want to see it identified in separate emails and names.
I just got a great idea.
Got it.
I'm not even going to share it on this webinar. I'm going to share it with you later, bro.
Yeah. All right. Listen, I've got to travel tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Savon. Thank you, everyone.
Are you coming here? Are you coming here tomorrow?
I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
See you guys. Thanks a lot.
I'm waiting on Keith to shut the video.
I got it.
I'm still grinning.
Thank you, Bruce.
They're killing something back here.